Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. So Texas Tech's offense will go to work for the first time. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Red Raiders headed quickly to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. The give to the back. Shakes off the defender.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got it behind the line. It's Winston. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll give it to the back. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. And they swarm him under.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he was...
Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on 3rd down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties, they keep these 3rd downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
It's hard for an offense to win when you get predictable situations. What a great job understanding where the first down marker is. I got to get a big gain, got to get that first down. Nice job, great nose for the first down.
Lofts one high and deep. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Wants to throw again. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Breaks the tackle.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Dropping back, it's Reed. Release to the back. The short hands, it's Winston. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. The Red Raiders will hustle to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the
breaks into the open. Got the first down and more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, the running back has it. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Red Raiders in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Makes the grab, and a nice gain, gets it to the 35.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Grabbed over the middle, it's Young. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The Red Raiders, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. To the air, it's Reed. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They've spotted them a 10-0 start, now to see if they can answer on this drive. They'll go to the ground. Turning it on! Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first first down.
You know, in the modern era of college football, with everybody throwing it, it becomes harder and harder for running backs to put up big-time numbers. With that last carry, though, this guy's got 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Man, these slant routes you throw them quick. It's a timing route. You've thrown 3 million of them to the wide receiver, and most of the time he gets his hands up and he catches it, keeps his body in the way. But right there, just lack of focus, lack of concentration, just drops the easy play. He's probably caught that ball 99% of the time it's been thrown.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Lewis. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Wants to go up top. They've got the screen set up. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy.
Deep shot for the end zone. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense put you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
The play action fake. That's reeled in. It's Gentry. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And the Red Raiders want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Grab near the marker. It's Young. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Red Raiders are on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Gentry. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Catch in the middle, it's Young. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
And how many 1st downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
Wants to throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Young.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Young. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play, forcing him back in the middle.
Touchdown, Red Raiders! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get... There he goes! They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
This time on target. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. From the gun. Give on the inside.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
And that's the benefit to the run game. Keep pounding, keep pounding. Now you break one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
And don't stop it. Get down, get lined up quick, and give it to this dude again to go score a TD.
They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Trying to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
Lining up for the PAT. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal in their first 3 possessions. Quick spin on the run. Still on his feet at the 45. Smashes through the tackle. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Motion from the back. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Gets it out quickly. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Army is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up off the canvas before, and it's capable of it again today. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to UAB. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Caught close to the marker. It's Martin. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy. He can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out route. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Oh, you know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring fourth down right in the face.
Unloads to the right. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Reed. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Gentry. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
Listen, nice completion, short gain. Now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that fourth down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the...
He'll take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Grabbed in the middle, it's Young. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. They just keep throwing him the ball, this time on the slant.
No doubt, and you've seen it with the slant. You've seen other routes. Every route he's running, he's good. He seems to be open, so I'm going to continue to pick at this matchup every chance I get.
And the Red Raiders didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Off the play fake on first down. He's got it on the move. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to pass, it's Reed. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Got enough for the first. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got a man. It's Lewis. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of
What's
go
going on?
over exactly what has transpired so far. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running.
Undisputed records on the line.
Pick your poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the cage in Southeast Texas.
Just about set to start the second half. Houston will kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Use the play fake, now to throw. Takes a hit as he fires.
Man, he can't get a stop.
What a play there to pick up the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. To the air, it's Reed.
Gotta get some kind of big play, some kind of turnover,
Boy, that was a precision
big
play
touchdown,
all the way around.
something.
Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll do it himself. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
Nice job by the quarterback there throwing the hitch route against zone coverage. You can't stare at him. If you do that, then you allow the flat defender to get underneath it, and that might be a pick 6. So really good job by the quarterback there, using his eyes to manipulate the defense.
All down, but he has enough
I
to
don't know
move
what's
the
going on
chains.
with this game.
And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. With jet sweep pass.
Sometimes it just go like this.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. He's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating
Yeah, he
when you
cannot
see
drop
that
the field.
motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. Just it makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
The Red Raiders kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off play action on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Gentry. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing it.
Touchdown!
Golly.
Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and
I
make
just
tough catches.
cannot,
David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him,
take his take here 62.
Like
Come
right
on, man.
for 6 points.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Breaks into the open. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
That's been my only bright spot of the game in the running game.
7 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Good timing on the quick out.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
The offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. A shot toward the end zone.
Make a play.
And swatted down by the defense.
I just can't get nobody to get nothing.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Pulls it in, it's Lewis. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Unleashes one deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but man, you're starting to get down in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, you got to give
one of them days.
Credit. They have hemmed him in.
It's just one of them
There's been
days.
nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles, and a nice job there with great effort, taking the angles away.
Gotta go.
They're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive loss on that sack.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down.
All right, that's a big play.
Touchdown, Houston. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing, to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch.
But I still can't get no stops, and it's still down by 24
Yeah,
points.
it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Took a long time to score.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Army has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there on the hallowed grounds of West Point. They're up by just 1 over UAB. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you some.
I mean, it's just wide open, man.
Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
I try press coverage. I stay off. I shade. Nothing's helping.
Point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get.
Oh, there's always football on the bad pitch. They recover their own fumble.
That would have helped tremendously.
Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back? And the Red Raiders with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort.
God,
In the middle,
it's third and long.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Rides to back and leaves it. Hard running there. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Red Raiders have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Dropping back, it's Reed. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson.
That's 2 big third downs. We couldn't get off the field.
Scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Winston. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21.
Humble, man. Interception is dumb.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Gentry. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Bringing the heat. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They'll try to put 3 on the board as a field goal unit comes
They'll
on.
block it.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Here comes the Houston offense once again. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There'll be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab inside.
Yeah, he was come out of there.
Finds some room. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. Houston wants to play fast. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Buys a little time.
Oh, man.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. connection to the right. Touchdown, Cougar! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, nice pitch.
Too little,
nice
too
catch.
late.
Listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Getting set for the point after. Splits the uprights. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
And the Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Red Raiders, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Calls his own number.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every
He was out of bounds.
They'll have to get it to the
Fuck was he
37
stopped?
3rd down. Back to throw, it's Reed.
Ah.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Red Raiders are marching down the field. Caught behind the line. It's Young. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Red Raiders getting
So much for this undefeated season.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. He'll set up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Winston. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Defense trying to come
They're
up
trying
with a
to
stop
embarrass
on
me.
2nd and goal. They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
They're trying to really embarrass me in this game. I can't believe this.
Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2.
They still throwing passes and everything.
Touchdown, Raiders. And the pummeling has started. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
I might be through with U of H.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field.
He lofts one down the sideline. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Nah, man, come on. I just can't believe this game.
Pick up the first down, the desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate. Handoff from the gun. Nice move to keep running.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
And they tried to sneak the draw in there. The defense was not fooled.
You know, there's an art to selling the draw play, and that one was kind of more paint by numbers. Didn't turn out so well.
And the defense, you could tell, they weren't fooled. They were agreeing with your painting by numbers and got in there quick, fast, and made the play.
Back to throw, it's Reed. Finds the tight end. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
And they found the big fella again. And they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the 4th quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown.
Yeah, I'm through with you, H. I'm sick of him.
The great Nick Saban often says players often respond better to losses. They listen more than they do if they're getting away with things in wins. So maybe this is an opportunity to recalibrate.
I think you take it first and you internalize it and you get upset because obviously the goal was to win the game. But you've also got to flip the switch.
Reed shined on me.
And say, okay, what do I need to work on? Because I
ain't used to that.
I'm still very much in the thick of all of my dreams that I want to come true, so I can't take it too hard, but I got to use it.
Yeah, this loss definitely hurts, and I know one of the goals for this team at the start of the year was to go undefeated and win a national championship. You can't go undefeated anymore, but you can still win a national championship. The key is the leadership in the locker room. They've got to turn the page. They've got to get everybody refocused. You can't.
Mashed on this. Man, that hurt.